Hi guys, this tutorial is all about making a fake sort of a jelly sugary sweet. One of these which you can make for any of your future projects. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you how you do that. First of all, you need this or something like this. Now this is to go on a, I think it protects cupboards and tables and that sort of thing. It wraps around it and then whatever hits onto it protects the side of the table or the cupboard. So you need to get one of these. Now I found this in a shop at random and I thought, oh, that looks like a sugary sweet. So that's why I've got that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to cut a piece of it off like so, about that big. Now you can cut them at any size depending on what size you need for your project, but I'm going to use this particular sweet to go on a fake huge cookie. So that's the idea. So what you do first is you need some colouring pens, or you can paint it with acrylic. Now I've got these are acrylic paint markers. They're like a brush at the end. Let me just show you, like that. And I find this is quite a good way of controlling how you paint each section, because what we need to do, like on this one, we need to paint each colour so it looks like a sugary sweet. And then after that, we're going to put some PVA glue on there and then some white sand, believe it or not, to make it look like sugar. And I think it looks really effective. And then that just goes on the top of your project. So without further ado, let's get on with that. So what I do is I try to, when you do this, keep all the colours the same. So like blue, green and pink. So I'm just going to sort out my pens a minute to make sure that I've got the same sequence. Otherwise it'd look a bit strange, because when they're made in the factory, they'd all be exactly the same, if you get my drift. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to put that to one side. And all you do is this. Very easy. You just put a line there, and then you just colour it, like so. And then just go down that line there, and another line there, and then you're going to fill all this section as a blue colour. Let's have a look. Now, like I say, you can paint this with acrylic paint, or anyway, really, as long as you get the colour on that you want. But I find this is the easiest way of doing it. And yes, it all works lovely. So it doesn't take very long. Don't worry if you miss any, because you can sort of cover that up with the fake sugar. Okay, so that's the first one down, and now let's do the next one. And there you go, you just do it like so. Very easy peasy, isn't it? So just do it like that. Go along there like so. Like I said, if you use a brush, you could do it, but it would be slightly harder, because you'd have to be careful to keep it within the line of the colour. Now I try to think of ways to make it easy for myself. So that, guys, is what I've done. If you know what I mean, what I'm saying. You do, you do. That's great. Okay, now we're on to the green. It's very exciting, isn't it, watching me do this? You know, ooh, I nearly got, oh, I did get some on there. I'll just pull that off. But don't worry if you do make a mistake, like I've just done there, because we're going to cover it up, and I'm good at covering up mistakes to make it look like it was always there, guys, okay? You know what I mean, what I'm saying? You do, you do. That's great. Okay, let's color that in. Like so. Ooh, just a little bit there. Like I say, don't worry too much if you do not cover it quite as you should, because the fake sand stroke sugar, well, it's not fake sand, it's proper sand, but it's coloured white but it's going to look like fake sugar. Okay, so there you go, all down like so. See how quick this is? Very easy. Now on to the pink. And I think these look really effective once they're done. You know, once they're finished and they've got the sugar on. Fake sugar, it looks really effective. So what I would do for my project, for this one, like I said before, I'm going to use these for a cookie, a big fake cookie. So I've made a big fake cookie before and I put these on there and they look really effective. Especially if you've got like a chocolate themed cookie, massive cookie, and then you put these on. So yes. So that's it. All very clever stuff. And the last one, now I'm going to hold it there because this is nearly dry this side, so you just want to be a bit careful touching it now because it's still a little wet. Now, like I said before, if you do this with paint, you'll probably find it will all still be wet. So I'd probably try to do it. I've never tried to do it with felt tip pens, but I suppose that would work. If you do this, guys, let me know if you try it with felt tip pens. As long as you get the colour on there, that's what you're trying to achieve. Okay, let's get that down like so. Look, I've nearly done it. How quick was that? Very quick. Okay, so we'll go with that. See, the paint's still coming off on my fingies, but don't worry about that. Just give it a little clean it as you do. Now, normally I would let that dry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put some PVA school glue on it, this sort of stuff, just to show you now under one clip how to do it. And it's not really going to matter because if it's still wet, the fake sugar stroke sand will stick to it anyway. So all you do, I don't put any on along the side glue wise, I just dab it. One moment caller, right, put it, ooh, what's occurring here? Okay, let's try again. Ooh, seem to have an issue with that one. Let me get another one. Oh, it's very good, isn't it? Thinking on your feet, you have to get through these problems, guys. Oh, a bit too much on that one. So all you do is that, and then you just rub it with your fingy, just to cover most of it. Like I say, don't worry about the sides, as in these sides, but you want those sides done, so just keep rubbing it down. Don't worry if you put too much on there, because it's still going to dry clear anyway, because it's PVA glue, guys. Okay, so it's school glue, I think they call that. And I'm going to put that down like so. Just clean my hands again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of paper that I've had earlier, and I'm going to put that there, and I put a line there because I need to sprinkle the sand, which is here, i.e. sugar, on there, and then I'm going to put it back in the bag. I know, I'm clever, aren't I? So I'm going to, use that paper to do that. So all you do is just sprinkle. You don't need loads. Sprinkle it on like that. See what I've done there, guys? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so that's all you need. You don't need much. And all it is white sand. So that's what you need to get your hands on. And I just buy little packets like that because you don't need much white sand. Well, I don't anyway. Okay, and then just take that off like so. And let me put that to one side. You see it better. And look, there it is. Now you'll see the glue on there, but that will dry clear. So you won't actually see that white glue. So it will, let me get that one I made earlier, but it's still a little bit wet there. And it's dried a lot more, so you can see the effect. Okay, understand that. Any questions, queries, or concerns? Write that in the comments below, and I'll answer those for you. I've noticed with this one, they're different sizes. So when I do them again, because I need about 6 or 7 to go on a giant cookie, I will make sure I cut them the same size. So let me put that there so you can see it. So I'd cut that smaller, because in real life, the sweets would all be near enough the same size and the way they look. So it needs to be authentic. Okay, so that's my little tip there. But I just wanted to show you that, guys, and you can use this for any other projects where you need this kind of sugary sweet. Okay, I don't know what they're called actually, but you can get them. But if anyone knows what they're actually called, I think they're like a jelly, aren't they? Jelly with sugar on. Probably full of E numbers, you know what they're like. So don't give your kids many, because you'll have problems. Okay, so another little side tip there. Okay, so I'm going to go now, and thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.